How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got an action-packed episode full of some seriously spooky content. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy stuff. Just like this. Our first eerie clip of the day, uploaded to TikTok by user Naila Zayafrina Zianisa, is some CCTV footage captured in Indonesia. It's nearly 1 AM on the 19th of August 2024 when this resident is notified of movement just outside their home. They quickly look at the feed, but can't quite believe what they're seeing. The bike appears to be moving, all on its own. It's late at night and there's no one else around. To this day, the family has no way of explaining this bizarre movement.
If it was not a ghost,
that's what keeps happening to us.
In a recent investigation, the team from the ghost hunting YouTube channel Ghost Hunty TV took their viewers deep into the heart of an old abbey in Canyon City, Colorado, rumored to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. The Holy Cross Abbey has a long, rich history stretching back nearly a century, and with it, tales of haunting spirits have lingered for years. The abbey was originally founded in 1923 when Benedictine monks, led by Father Bradley, brought the land from a wealthy local businessman with plans of a grand monastery. However, due to the economic strain of the Great Depression and Father Bradley's financial troubles, the initial lavish vision of the abbey was scaled back. In 1998, the abbey was desanctified and sold to private investors. And since then, reports of strange occurrences have increased, drawing paranormal investigators eager to uncover its secrets. During their investigation, the Ghost Hunty team met with Dennis Batchelor, the current caretaker, who shared stories of the abbey's haunted reputation.
This is a very active location, and I honestly believe that anybody who does any investigation here never leaves disappointed. Everybody always has at least one personal interaction that they get to take home with them.
Using a spirit board, the team begins their investigation, trying to reach out to the other side.
Were you a nun here?
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
I got chills. Are you a woman of God?
I think that's an answer.
Are you stuck here?
The team believes they contact a spirit named Nancy, who identifies herself as a former nun. Nancy hints at an even larger presence within the abbey's walls, claiming 92 spirits reside there, including 18 nuns and 9 children.
How many spirits here are, totally, including nuns and children, everybody?
9.
2.
92.
Yes.
Yes.
Later in the investigation, while exploring the old property, the team hears something quite eerie.
they're like, no thank you. What?
What?
Do you hear that?
But perhaps the most chilling encounter occurs when in the middle of a quiet session in the main hall. Watch what happens.
I want to know.
What the? 2.
Your hair is lifted in the back right now.
I'm seeing bright flashes of light.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Watching that again in slow motion, one of the team members' hair is suddenly pulled back. As Ghost Hunty TV wrapped up their investigation, viewers were left with more questions than answers. Is the Holy Cross Abbey truly haunted by the spirits of those who once lived and died within its walls? With its mysterious history and eerie events, the Abbey seems to hold on to its secrets, waiting for those brave enough to seek them out.
I want to know.
What the? Two.
Your hair is lifted in the back right now.
I see bright flashes of light.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
On September 18, 2022, CCTV footage captured a mysterious sighting above the central station in Santiago, Chile. Take a look. The video shows an unidentified object swiftly passing through the sky. Local authorities reviewed the footage but were unable to provide a satisfactory explanation for the strange object. With no clear answers, the incident has stirred curiosity and debate, leaving many to wonder if this could be a genuine UAP sighting. TikTok user Sarahi Ramirez, better known as Lupus Gamers, has been documenting eerie experiences in her home, fueling her belief that the place might be haunted. Her videos have captivated viewers worldwide, showing strange events that are difficult to explain and have gone viral on the platform. In one of her first clips, Sarahi films a mysterious cat wandering through her house.
¿Quién eres?
It's an unsettling sight, as the family doesn't actually own a cat.
Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Quién eres?
Sarahi speculates that the feline may be a manifestation of a bruja, or witch, commonly believed in Latin American folklore to take the form of animals to spy or cause mischief.
Te estoy grabando, ¿quién eres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa? ¿Tú no eres un gato? ¿Tú no eres un gato?
In another clip, the bizarre activity continues, with the sound of faint meowing coming from within a closed cupboard.
Están empezando a escuchar ruidos. Escuché como un gato. Como dos gatos que se estuvieran peleando dentro. Oh, se escucha mucho.
With the strange occurrences piling up, the family decides to try a spirit summoning game called Sarita Sarita, a popular but spine-chilling ritual in Mexican and Latin American culture, where participants attempt to contact spirits by repeating Sarita Sarita to establish a line of communication.
Sarita, Sarita, tengo novio.
Ay, Regina.
Tal vez.
Soon, things turn super creepy.
Tal vez.
Tal vez.
Another video shows the family playing the game once again, when, without warning, this happens.
Uy, no manches.
Sarita, Sarita, ¿podemos salir del juego?
¿Qué pasó?
With each clip, Sarahi's home appears to reveal more supernatural secrets, leaving her followers wondering if a dark presence has made itself known. So is her family truly haunted by a sinister entity? Could there be another explanation? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below.
Sarita, Sarita, ¿podemos salir del juego?
Uy, no manches.
Sarita, Sarita, ¿podemos salir del juego?
¿Qué pasó?
In 1976, British television audiences encountered a chilling segment on a program called Nationwide that would haunt them for decades. The broadcast, shown just once, detailed a peculiar discovery near Hadrian's Wall on the border of Scotland and England, where 2 children found ancient stone heads believed to be Celtic relics. But these artifacts, innocently unearthed in Hexham, Northumberland, would soon spark tales of supernatural encounters that would echo through the years. The segment began, innocently enough, discussing Celtic history. Luke Casey, the Nationwide reporter, explained how the Celts viewed the head as a powerful spiritual symbol, akin to the Christian cross.
It represented all the great, deep, dark and dreadful things of man's nature.
To them, the head was a sacred vessel, often severed from prisoners or revered figures and preserved as a macabre talisman. But according to Casey, these were not merely artifacts, they held dark energies. The notion aligned with the stone tape theory, a curious idea gaining traction at the time that suggests stones and other inanimate objects can somehow record powerful emotions or events, replaying them under the right circumstances. Soon after the heads were unearthed, eerie disturbances began in Hexham. Mrs. Jenny Robson, who lived in the council house where the heads were discovered, told Nationwide about a terrifying night when her neighbour was jolted awake by loud crashes and screams. In a chilling turn, her neighbour recounted seeing a strange figure, half man, half beast, lurk into her room, moving on hind legs like a werewolf before escaping down the stairs. Stricken with fear, the family was left with no rational explanation for what they had witnessed. The heads were eventually sent to Dr. Anne Ross, a leading Celtic studies expert who soon found herself entangled in the mystery. Despite her academic detachment, Ross experienced an unexplainable event just days after receiving the heads. She woke one night in a panic, feeling a bone-chilling coldness filling the room. As she looked towards the door, she saw a tall, dark figure with wolf-like features retreating from her bedroom. Compelled to chase it, she followed the figure down the stairs, only to lose it at the back of her home. The chilling presence affected not just Ross, but her daughter as well, who days later reported a similar encounter with a shadowy wolf-like creature that seemed to leap over the banister and vanish into thin air. Following these terrifying incidents, the heads were eventually removed from Ross's home, and with them, the eerie presence seemed to dissipate. She and her family described a sense of relief, as though a heavy shadow had been lifted. The Nationwide broadcast ended by posing a haunting question to viewers. Could traumatic experiences from the past truly imprint themselves into objects, waiting to be replayed like a ghostly recording? It was a fanciful notion for the time, yet it resonated with viewers, leaving an indelible mark on British television history. The Hexham heads were eventually lost, their whereabouts unknown, but the legends surrounding them remain, fueling debates and haunting the memories of those who watched that unforgettable segment on that cold February night in 1976. Does Alexa know something we don't? This next clip from TikTok user RissyRose18 has been going viral for a very startling reason. Take a look.
Alexa, what did the James Webb Telescope detect that is heading towards Earth?
From Gitbook.io. The James Webb Telescope had spotted an armada of alien ships heading toward Earth at near light speed.
Alexa says that the James Webb Telescope has witnessed an armada of alien spacecraft heading straight for Earth. So does Alexa have her wires crossed, or is shit about to hit the fan real quick? The Honey Island swamp monster, also known as La Bête Noire or the Cajun Sasquatch, is one of Louisiana's most intriguing folklore legends. Alleged to lurk within the dense, shadowed confines of the Honey Island swamp in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana, this creature is often compared to Bigfoot in both appearance and mystery. Despite the lack of scientific backing, tales of the Honey Island swamp monster draw thousands of curious onlookers to the area each year, with swamp tour companies weaving the monster's legend into their stories. Witnesses described the creature as a towering, ape-like figure standing nearly 7 feet tall and covered in grey matted hair. The Honey Island swamp monster is said to have piercing yellow or red eyes and a foul odour, which locals claim lingers in the area it visits. Unusually, some footprint casts attributed to the monster show only 4 toes, unlike the 5-toed prints of known primates. These prints, however, have been met with skepticism by experts, including ecologist Paul Wagner and his Cajun guide Robbie Charbonnet, who argue that hard evidence of the creature is non-existent. The earliest documented encounter with the creature dates back to 1963, when Harlan Ford, a retired air traffic controller and avid wildlife photographer, claimed to have seen a large mysterious figure in the swamp. After Ford's death in 1980, a reel of Super 8 footage was found among his belongings, reportedly showing a large bipedal figure trudging through the dense swamp foliage. This is that footage. While the grainy film doesn't provide conclusive evidence, it has fueled the monster's lore. In 1974, Ford and his friend Billy Mills reportedly found strange footprints in the area and discovered the body of a wild boar with what they described as gashes to its throat, lending credence to the stories of an apex predator stalking the swamp. Yet sightings remain scarce and hard evidence elusive. Some speculate that the legend could have a more mundane origin. Local lore tells of a circus train accident near the swamp in the early 1900s, which supposedly led to the escape of several chimpanzees. This story posits that these chimpanzees may have adapted to the swamp environment over generations, possibly interbreeding and evolving to form a new hybrid species, one that became the basis for the Honey Island swamp monster myth. To this day, the Honey Island swamp monster remains a part of Louisiana's folklore, inspiring everything from tour stops to cryptid enthusiasts scouring the swamp. But the mystery of the creature endures, with people continuing to ask, could Harlan Ford's 1963 Super 8 footage actually capture the elusive Honey Island swamp monster? Or is it just another haunting echo of the swamp's natural mystique? So let me know, have you heard of this cryptid before, and what do you make of the bizarre footage? Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at an eerie photograph captured at a funeral in Thailand. Now, if you want to see us more often in your feed, remember to interact with our content. Hit that thumbs up button, watch a few episodes entirely all the way through, leave us some comments, hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications, and I promise you'll see us more often in your feed. In April 2022, a photograph taken at Khao Wong Temple in Thailand sent waves through the local community and beyond, as it appeared to capture an inexplicable figure at an 18-year-old's funeral. The haunting image, reportedly taken by a friend of the deceased, revealed an elderly figure seated beside the young person's coffin. A presence that many found eerie. As news of the photo spread, the deceased family claimed that the figure bore a striking resemblance to the young person's great-grandfather, who had passed away decades ago. Relatives and friends of the family believe the spirit may have returned to offer support or protection during the farewell ceremony. True or not, this eerie image has cemented itself as a local legend, offering a glimpse into Thailand's enduring respect and fascination with the spirit world. Have you ever heard of the eerie disappearance of Asha Degree? We took a deep dive on this truly unsettling case over on our second channel. Here's a little snippet.
On a stormy February night in the year 2000, the small town of Shelby, North Carolina became the epicenter of a mystery that would haunt the nation. 9-year-old Asha Degree vanished from her bed, leaving behind a trail of puzzling clues and unanswered questions. As the thunder rolled and the rain poured down, a family's world shattered, giving way to a search that stretched far beyond the sleepy streets of their community. What propelled this girl into the night, armed with little more than her favorite book and an unshakable sense of purpose? 24 years later, the disappearance of Asha Degree remains an eerie whisper in the winds of North Carolina. A tale of innocence lost and a mystery that beckons the curious, urging them to unravel the threads of one of the most perplexing cases in American history. This is the baffling disappearance of Asha Degree.
If you want to get the full details on this sad case, we'll put some links to the episode in the description box down below there. It's also pinned in the comments. Now, if you want to watch some more scary content, then click one of these 2 links here. They'll keep you entertained well into the evening, we promise. Leave us some feedback in the comments section down below or smash that thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.